All right. Hey, what is up? What is happening, my favorite hoes and housewives? We are finally back after a little bit of a hiatus. We're finally back on the Pittsburgh Steelers Madden 11 franchise. Yeah, it's just been a little while since I've recorded. I think last time I recorded like two or three in a day. I may try to do the same thing on the next episode. Maybe try to record 2 or 3 at a time, and then they'll slowly get released over like 2 or 3 weeks or something. But yeah, so we are back. We are 4-1. We will be facing the 1-4 Miami Dolphins in Week 7. We're also 1 week away from getting Lamar Woodley back. That would help a lot with our pass rush. Nothing else has changed. Yeah, let's hop right into it. Also, I have done a couple different franchises since we last played this one. You know, just messing around on my own time, and I've learned that the my skill option is the best option for my gameplay, at least from what I could tell. And maybe I also could go to custom at some point if I am having some kind of issue. I think towards the end I was playing custom because my skill changes it, like, depending how well you do. So say I do like really good for 2 games, then it would keep raising it and raising it and raising it until it gets like kind of stupid difficult. But we're gonna try my skill right here, and I guess I can always change it to custom or whatever if I see fit. Also, this is a new copy of Madden 11 since, well, not new, but new to me copy, since last time. The last one I had would freeze sometimes, just randomly. It could be a issue with the game. I think it was an issue with the game, but it also could have been an issue with my Xbox 360, because I think I really need to take it apart and clean it. So yeah, that's a problem for future me. We are here in Miami in the rain. That's kind of scary. We're probably going to run the ball a lot then. There's hot dog prices though. Hey yo. Hey yo. Also, this season we haven't really thrown a lot of touchdown passes. We have 8 in 7 games. Is not, it doesn't make me happy. It doesn't make me happy, even though like some games we've scored a lot of points. I'm kind of curious how many rushing touchdowns we've scored. I don't know. I just feel like our passing game has been pretty solid. I don't remember it like being bad. You know, it's not great. It's not elite, I feel, but we've also had a lot of issues with this O-line, and I think I've kind of got it somewhat playable. the O-line's not great. We're gonna receive to start off. Who the hell is this QB? I was thinking maybe Chad Henne. Who the fuck is this QB, bro? I've gotta see now. Who is this QB? Depth chart. Also, it is Chad Henne. I thought it was Chad Pennington. I would probably start Pennington over Chad Henne, but that's just me. Yeah, Pat White here. Didn't he have his career ended by that one hit? I think it was from a Steelers player on the like the left sideline. I slightly remember that, man. I slightly remember that. All right, that's enough sadness for the time being. I also have been playing a little bit of Madden 13, which is one of my favorite Maddens of all time. That could be a series that we do in the future. This game feels slow compared to that. What the fuck? Yeah, this game it feels very different to Madden 13. But Madden 13 is one of my favorite Maddens, and I think it's probably like the first Madden I really like played a lot of. It was definitely a Madden that I played a lot of Ultimate Team in. That was like my first real taste of Ultimate Team was Madden 13. I really wish we could like access the teams, because when you try to go into Ultimate Team, it just tells you like the servers are down, which, you know, it's Madden 13 was fucking like 12 or 13 years ago. That's insane to think of. Oh, okay, so it is still freezing. Okay, so it wasn't the game. That's kind of annoying. Maybe it's my 360 like overheating. I do have plans to clean it. I just haven't had time to do it. Hopefully I can get a couple of these episodes recorded, and then, you know, I can get that cleaned within like a couple days or something. I also have a new Xbox 360 coming. Well, it's not new, but new to me. It's a white Xbox 60 Slim. I have the black Slim at the moment. I've had the black Slim for years now. But evidently it's just an issue with this game. Also, Madden 13 freezes a whole lot. Like, but evidently that's just like glitches. I kind of thought I was thinking that Mike Wallace beat him deep, but he didn't. Also, so I was playing Madden 13 with the Lions, and I ended up trading for Antonio Brown. So I have Antonio Brown and Calvin Johnson. It's gonna be fucking nutty. It's gonna be fucking nutty, bro. So if anyone wants to see that, or I can start like a different franchise on there, let me know, because that is definitely one of my favorite Maddens. I would love to do that one at some point. Also, this sound sounds really quiet to me. I don't think I changed anything since last time. I don't know. I guess it's okay. If not, I'll change it in editing, I guess. Fuck. I was thinking I could like get that ball in there, like between that linebacker and Hines Ward, but I guess I couldn't. Also, something I'm kind of worried about with this series, because I did play a couple franchises after this one, so I did learn a few things. If you trade in this game, you still have the cap penalties from the deal, and I've traded at least a couple times, a couple big players, in this series so far. So that's something I'm kind of worried about. I may not have enough money to re-sign my people. Nice catch, Hines Ward. But that's something that's a hill we're gonna have to cross when we get there, man. Like, we traded Richard Mendenhall, and we got Jamal Charles instead, but he shouldn't have a huge cap penalty, I don't think. I wouldn't think. I don't know. We'll have to see. And I traded for a couple tight ends, but I can't think of anything else I traded really. I want to put this like up the gut. Yeah, let's go like ISO up the gut, baby. Hope we can outman them. Well, we also traded for like Jimmy Graham and Jared Cook, because I hated my backup tight ends, and I was like, Heath Miller kind of fucking slow, bro. Okay, so running the ball got us a touchdown. So I mean, I think we're gonna rely on the run today. I don't know why, but it seems like in this game, passing is just, it can be easy, but it also feels like running is kind of, I don't know. I'm definitely more of like a run first, pass second kind of guy. You know, like I'll like run, you know, a couple downs, and then I try to pick up the first down on third down or whatever. Which it's a terrible way to play, especially if you like play players, because then they can pick up on that and know exactly what you're gonna do. Of course, there's like outliers in that situation, but yeah. I've always definitely been more of a runner than a passer. But I can still throw some dots sometimes too. Like in these older Maddens, it seems like just running is just a whole lot easier than passing, I would say. Oh damn. I thought he was gonna throw that to me, and I was gonna pick the fuck out of him. Alright, Lawrence Timmons. I might have to increase this volume because it seems kind of low to me. I swear, I've messed with this audio before, like 4 different times now. And I don't know. I thought I had it perfectly last time, but now it sounds lower. So I don't know what the fuck's up. Oh, I tried to hit stick him, and I went past like everybody. I'm thinking once we get to probably season 2 of this series, there's gonna be a lot of changes. We have a lot of veterans and a lot of guys that are making a lot of money who are not performing all that great, in my opinion. Players I love, like Ryan Clark and Brett Kiesel and is it Aaron Smith? Those guys are just so fucking old, and they're really not getting a whole lot of pressure, man. I think some of them could be on the outside looking in, unless they just do really well, like these next or the next I don't know how many weeks we have left. I think we're in week 7, so we would have, there's what, 17 games at this time. Oh god. Oh god! Oh, I beat him D, baby. How's Ward? But he ain't got no wheels. He ain't got no wheels on him. For a second, I thought I was about to throw a fucking pick. I was so lucky that that strong safety didn't drop back. If that strong safety would have dropped back, I would have been fucked. Oh god, that was kind of scary, bro. That was kind of scary. Let's put this rock on the ground. So we're pretty much tied with the AFC North with the Cincinnati Bengals. But I think we've already had our bye week, but they haven't. That's why we're like one game back or whatever. They're 4-2, we're 4-1 at the moment. So if we win here, I'm not sure if they've played their game this week, but we may be able to take first place in the AFC North. I'm mainly worried about the Bengals and the Ravens. The Browns really ain't all that, bro. Please. Oh, he stuck. What? He caught that? Hold on, let's watch this shit. It bounced off his glove and he caught it. Wait, did it not? I swear it bounced off that cornerback's glove. What the fuck? Oh, I was really wanting to snap it on that play. That was fucking wild. Okay, so the thing with like difficulty in this game, I believe it's this. It's the CPU skill, but they only go by like they go by this, but the player skill goes by this, which makes no fucking sense to me. And it changes it. So 8, 15, 17, 13. Let me just change it to that. And I guess we'll just run this for the time being. 17 and then 13, I think it was. But see, this is player skill. I don't know how that affects. I don't understand, like, why are these so different, bro? I just don't understand it. It doesn't make any fucking sense to me. Like, the difficulties in this game just make no sense. Wait, why is Jared Cook in? Who is my second tight end? Is it Jared Cook? I thought it was Jimmy Graham. It is Jared Cook. Oh, Jimmy Graham's only a 64 overall, bro. Oh. Oh. Well, shit. Oh, this is young Jimmy Graham. That's why I traded for him so easily. That makes a lot more sense. But we have Jamal Charles. Wait, that's not a touchdown? That's not a touchdown? That looked like a touchdown to me, bro. I don't know. I feel like that was a touchdown. I do not want to go on that left. Let's hope we can get it in here. And we can. Jamal Charles already having 2 touchdowns. What is... Oh, who's injured? That's O lineman. 68? Who is 68? I don't know who 68 is, honestly. I think it's one of my guards. I think. We shall see, though. We shall see. Oh, that's who I was thinking it was. I just couldn't remember his name. I guess Ramon Foster will have to play. I mean, it's good we scored. He'll have some time to rest before we actually get back on offense again. 16 miles per hour winds, though. That was a fucking terrible kick. Which I'm pretty sure we have Sean Sweesom. But yeah, like, probably in this first offseason, there will be a lot of turnover with a lot of the depth. And maybe some of these older guys like Brett Kiesel, Hampton, maybe Aaron Smith. It really depends if they retire too. Like, I don't know what age people retire in this game, but a few of those guys are 33 and 34. So that definitely worries me. Like, I think our core is still good. I think we'll be fine there. Ooh. Damn, there's a penalty. I'm thinking our core is good, and we also make we may also make like a superstar kind of trade too, you know? I feel like our pressure has been really bad recently. I feel like James Harrison really hasn't been doing a whole lot. I know he drops back in cover. Oh my god, I got burnt. He drops back in coverage sometimes. Oh my god, I almost messed that up. That was a big gain. Yeah, he definitely drops back in coverage sometimes, but I feel like when he does rush the passer, he doesn't get off a fucking block. So I definitely plan on having Lamar Woodley for a long time. I just don't know about James Harrison. Oh, they're gonna dump it off to the back, and I'm trash. And my hit stick did nothing. It just pushed him. Also, even like I was just controlling James Ferrier, and he's fucking slow. God, I kind of forget how to do the different things in this game. The different. Oh, damn! If I had anyone but Jason World's fucking brick hands, I probably would have picked that. I do not like any of these plays, bro. I think we. I want to call a timeout, but I don't think. Let's call a timeout. I do not like this play. We had so many linebackers on receivers, and like not good linebackers either, like edge rushers. That is something I did not like. I kind of like this play, I think. Oh god. Oh, come on, get some pressure. Nice, nice. They should get a field goal here. That is something that I need to kind of monitor as well. Like, they should make this field goal, and they should be able to make, like, longer field goals, too. But I've noticed they missed them a good bit. He didn't miss this one. It seemed like the wind kind of helped him a little bit there. But he had a 44-yarder. That's fine. I mainly want, like, gameplay that's just, like, realistic, you know? It's not, like, stupid, crazy shit like all Madden is, but it's also not as easy as All Pro. That's what I'm looking for. I just want realistic football, stuff that makes sense. You know, like, there is, like, you could lose to any team, any given Sunday. You know, even if they're the worst team in the league, they're still in the NFL. But if there's a team that we really should, like dominate through the air, like if they have like a bad corner or something, just because of the fucking difficulty, they shouldn't be like a beast, you know? That was a great catch by Hines Ward, by the way. Great fucking catch. Like, the difficulty shouldn't affect like player ratings, in my opinion. Like, if they're not highly rated, then they probably shouldn't be shutting down like good receivers, you know? They should be giving up some stuff. And I mean, it's just like good receivers shouldn't be catching every single thing on everyone either, you know? I just want something realistic, something balanced. The only fucking route that I put Mike Wallace on is a streak, bro. I've kind of noticed that. Love some Emmanuel Sanders. I can't talk today, bro. I can't talk. Also, I'm definitely gonna try to get some other things uploaded as well soon. If you like Days Gone, I've got that in the bank ready to go, kind of thing. I just gotta edit it. No, that's not a fumble, bro. That's not a fucking fumble. He had his knee down. Also need to finish off the Silent Hill 3. We're challenging that. Finish off the Silent Hill 3 stuff. I think there's only a couple more episodes I would have to upload of that. We'll try to do that first, probably. Maybe that will go up sometime next week or something. I've got a ton of stuff that should be shorts, but I feel like shorts just, they don't really help the channel all that much because they don't really count towards watch time. That's what I need to get partnered. That was a risky ass pass. But I mean, yeah. Hopefully we can get that partnership before, you know, a couple months from now maybe. If I upload quite a bit of long-term stuff or long-form content. Ben has been great today. 11 for 12. I mean, he doesn't have any touchdowns, but maybe Hines Ward here. Yep. Man, cover Hines Ward, baby. Cover Hines Ward. He's gonna have 200 yards before this game's over, bro. If they don't cover Hines Ward, they're in for a fucking rough day. Cover Hines Ward, baby. He may be slow. He may be old and have brittle bones, but he can still lay your ass on the ground with his blocking, and he can catch some of them too. Like, I really hope that we have. Oh my god, I do this penalty so often, bro. I really hope that we have Hines Ward for at least a couple seasons. He's so fucking underrated in Madden, in real life, anything. He's just a super underrated receiver. He's not the fastest. He's kind of like that Jerry Rice type. I mean, he's definitely nowhere near Jerry Rice as a player, But he has that Jerry Rice build where he's not super fast, but he's got good hands. I mean, he can block with some of the best of them too. So good pressure. That should have been a pick, bro. If Lawrence Timmons had any type of hands. He keeps giving me the same damn play, and I don't like it. That dude was wide ass open, and he did not throw it. I don't know who that was, but he was slow as fuck to get to it. I think that was Chris Gamble. That was slow as hell to get to it. We got Troy in man coverage. Oh god. There's nothing open. Hey, that's Chris Gamble, baby! Pick! Pick! I don't think it's going to be a pick six because Anthony Fasano is so fast. Good pick, Chris Gamble. I was thinking that was Troy at first because Troy was next to him. He undercut that, like, so well. Our defense is fucking balling today. And offense is taking care of the ball. Just doing what we have to do. I should have threw that to Mike Wallace. I was just glazing Hines Ward for a minute. I don't want to run this because they have fucking 5 down linemen. Oh, they're hella blitzing us. They ain't gonna have much time here probably. But Hines Ward, baby, get in there! Oh, I fucking jumped to get in. He got caught midair. He's got 142 yards on 7 catches. Shit, bro. I really want to throw a pass here. I feel like this is a terrible idea. I'm going to run it. If we don't get it here, we'll pass. Come on, Jamal. Get in there, baby. 3rd rushing touchdown, Jamal Charles. I really need to check how many rushing touchdowns we have this season because I feel like we've had a lot more rushing than passing touchdowns. Do not pull a Seattle Seahawks of throwing the ball on the 1. we are not going to be doing all that, Chief. I will run the ball in. Like, I would rather have the passing touchdown on the stat sheet, but it is what it is, bro. It is what it is. I would also rather have the points and not fucking lose, too. So. Good tackle. Good tackle, man. Hopefully we can develop some of these younger players. You know, like Jared Cook is pretty young still at this point. Also, Jimmy Graham's like in his like 1st or 2nd year, I think. He's definitely not the Jimmy Graham that goes to like a 98 overall in Madden. I think in Madden 13 he's a really high overall. Another injury. It's not good.
Guys, we need to get to the quarterback quick.
Oh, we're blitzing like a motherfucker here. And I'm hoping we can kind of have Troy be somewhat healthy for a couple years too. That would be in my best interest. That's a pick. Come on, bro. That's Chris Gamble again, I think. Man, Chad Henne kind of trash. Just kind of. Let's back off coverage. I would rather be controlling a middle linebacker. Oh my god, we got burnt. By Devon Best, bro? Come on, bro. Come on, bro. We got fucking burnt. Also, Ryan Clark. I really love Ryan Clark. I do. He was one of my favorite players for the longest time. But he's slow as dirt in Madden. So we may eventually replace him and move him to like maybe move him to like a linebacker role. If I can in this game. I don't know if you can move like positions like that. I'll have to see. Because I was trying in Madden 13 like yesterday, and it wouldn't let me move people from like. It wouldn't let me move people from what was it? I think it was from right outside linebacker to middle linebacker. Because I was trying to move like Danny Trevathan, I think, from outside to in. Ooh, and a missed field goal. Hell yeah, we'll take it. That was a long field goal. I don't know how long that was from 39. So that's probably like a 50 something. Which Dan Carpenter has a big leg, but let's see if we can get this Hail Mary though. Oh damn, that is not a good throw. Did we catch that? We almost caught that, bro. I was thinking he caught it for a second. Damn. So that was a great half from us. A lot of passing yards. I mean, if Ben's going to put it on target and if Hines Ward's going to get open like that all game, we could pass for 400 yards here. Easy. But I also don't want to go like away from the run game, even though Jamal Charles has 3 touchdowns. He could definitely use some good yardage. Ben's only got 1 passing touchdown, I believe. And we are starting the second half on defense. Our defense has been killing it. Oh god. For a second I thought I kicked that out of bounds. Oh, and William Gay couldn't tackle. But I mean, there's definitely like some younger guys on this team I plan to develop. Like Jason Worlds is someone I plan to have here the whole time, unless he has some crazy injuries. He does have a really bad injury rating, and that I believe is how his career did end. And I think he retired pretty early, from what I remember. I would like to have him here his entire career, but I mean things could change. I could end up drafting a linebacker that's better than him or something, and he may just be the odd one out. I mean, you really just never know. I think this offseason is really going to be the tempo. It's really going to show the tempo. Come on, Troy. He got fucking hoed by Brandon Marshall. God damn. He got hoed. Because we also don't have many draft picks this year either. I could maybe make some trades on some guys we really don't need, I think. Like some backups, maybe trade them for like late round picks or something to get some more draft picks. Oh my god, Troy almost got fucking mossed again. That's scary. Let's go with this. Have 4 men in the end zone. We're not gonna get a whole lot of pressure here probably, but it is what it is, bro. Tis what it is. Oh my god, Brandon Marshall killed us. What the fuck? I mean, I'm glad they're scoring, because I mean, I don't really want a one-sided game, but that was way too easy for them. Also, getting some depth at defensive tackle is something I want, because we have Casey Hampton, but I think he's 32 or something. He's pretty old. Chris Hoke behind him is 31, and Chris Hoke really ain't all that good either. And then behind that, we really don't have nobody. So we're definitely gonna have to rebuild this interior D-line, I think. You know, with the ends and the defensive tackle. We're really gonna have to rebuild that, I think. I'm somewhat happy with our corners, our corner depth, and we have some guys that can grow, like Keenan Lewis. I almost said Keenan Allen. That is the wrong guy. Mike Wallace, baby. I threw it, but it didn't throw it at first. Oh my gosh. We're killing them. Hell yeah. I just love this duo of Hines Ward, Mike Wallace. Well, I guess a trio. And Emmanuel Sanders. And just think, like, a couple years later, you get Antonio Brown as well, before he fucking lost his mind. Like, there were some great Steelers receivers around this time. Then after that, you had Juju. Then after that, you had Martavis Bryant. There's some good fucking Steelers receivers for a couple years there. It just seems like they attract divas. That's the only thing I would say about it. I feel like we're not going to pick this up with this play. We're going to have to go with this. Maybe look for Hines Ward or Jamal Charles over the middle. Not much is open, though. Hines Ward is, baby. Hines Ward's always open, baby. Hines Ward is always open. 174 receiving yards. In the rain. In the rain, baby. In the rain. Man, fuck it. I did not mean to do that. Put that for underneath. I'm looking for Heath here, maybe. He's kind of slow as dirt, though. I'll dump it off. Dump it off to Jamal Charles. I'll take 6. I'll take 6 yards, baby. Probably go sprint. I think we run the ball here, and then we pass on. It really depends how much we pick up here. I don't think we're gonna pick up much because they have 5 down linemen, and we're pulling. Yeah, it wasn't a good call by me, but I mean there wasn't a whole lot of options. I don't really like this play for this. I forget what plays we have, honestly. This one seems decent. Let's block Heath Miller because he's kind of slow. He's not the greatest receiver anyway. We got Antoine Randall L in there. Oh, that's fucking PI, bro. That's so PI. That crossing fucking cornerback on the other guy, hella fucked him up. That was like easy touchdown, bro. I mean, I'll take our 3, but that's a missed PI call, man. 100%. That's fucking annoying, man. Also, like, there could be some changes at kicker as well, because Sean Sweetson was someone I signed for, like, he was in free agency. So, depending how the season goes, he could get re-signed, but he also could be looking elsewhere. You know, if he has a great season and he just wants too much money, we could go elsewhere. I'm not against that either. It just depends on the season everyone has. Same with, like, backup QBs. I mean, Ben could go down next week, and our fucking backups have to play, you know? Anything could happen like that would change how I feel about some players. So it really just depends. I mean, for the time being, I'm pretty happy with our starters. The depth is where I'm concerned, because we've been without Lamar Woodley for, like, I think he only played 1 game or some shit, and we're just now getting him back next week. Oh my god, Brandon Marshall. What the fuck? Chris Gamble and Palomalu were on him, and he still caught it. That was a dot, by the way, from, God, I can't think of his name now. That was a dot from... Doesn't show his name. That's fine. Whatever. Can't think of his name now. Ronnie Brown is killing us, though. Holy shit. Okay, their offense is starting to get going, man. I definitely like a back and forth. Makes me play a little bit better too when I have a little bit of adversity. Yeah, I don't like having Chris Hoke in here though. It seems like Casey Hampton has the stamina of like a squirrel. Well, I guess squirrels probably have a lot of stamina. The stamina of like a fucking slug. It seems like he's out on so many plays. He's not injured, as far as I know. Please. Okay, there's a penalty. Is it pass interference? It's holding on Richie Incognito. Okay. But yeah, definitely start looking out for some longer term. I don't know why I always say longer term, but long style footage. You know, like your 20-30 minute kind of stuff. I should be uploading more of that than shorts. I'll definitely upload like some shorts. I know I have a lot that I really need to upload. So I mean, it's not like those are stopping, but they really don't help the channel that much. They just help with like the views. Okay. So the views definitely help, but it's like if I'm going for 3,000 public watch time hours, he shanked another one. Jesus Christ. Now see, he probably should have hit that one. That's the one thing, but there's no stat to increase that, you know? So I don't know how I should do, I don't know how I should fix that. But yeah, just, if you try to get partnered with shorts, you have to get like 3 million views, and I'm not getting that. So I was going for the, like the normal views, or the normal video views, that's what I'm trying to say. That's what I was going for, and you need 3,000, which I think I'm at like 1,700. But if I start uploading some longer stuff, you know. But I mean, when I first started out, I was doing like a lot of the, it was like mainly shorts, so they were helping, and it brings in subs and stuff, but it doesn't help as much if I'm going for that. I definitely appreciate it regardless if it does help or not. God damn, that was like in his chest. He should have caught that, bro. Okay. For a second, I was thinking that was third down there, but this is third down. Okay. Well, we've got to pick this up. I don't really like our chances here if this plays. Oh, nice fucking throw, Ben. Nice catch, Mike. I was thinking he was going to overthrow him there a little bit because it was tight coverage. There was like 3 dudes there, and he threw it kind of on the run and pressure on his face. Ben's really putting it on target here. He's definitely struggled in quite a few of the games this season, but I have to give him his props at points too. He's done really well. That was a terrible fucking snap. Heath! Hitting Heath, even though he's got like oh, okay. I was thinking Heath got injured, but it's the Dolphins player. I mean, it still does suck for them. I'm not gonna celebrate their injury. That's how you get fucking karma, and I don't want that. Oh my god, we got blown up. We got blown up on that right side. Holy shit. And I also have seen the first free agency, and it is interesting, the players that go into that first free agency. So I think we could fill a lot of our needs in that first free agency, at least for a little while. Good shit, Heath. Good shit. Like, I've seen Peyton Manning end up there somehow. I guess they just don't re-sign him. But then I've also seen other times where there's really not that many good people in free agency. So I think it really just depends. Like, it's not like how newer Maddens, like, most people just don't wind up in free agency because there's so much cap. In this game, there's... Oh, I didn't realize it was 3rd and 2. I ought to pass it. I mean, we're still getting points. It's fine. It's fine. I'm not going to stress it. But, I mean, it seems like there's a lot of variation on who can hit free agency in this game. Because, I mean, there was a lot of times I was like... So I was playing a different one. I think I was using the Colts, and then I was using, like, the Bears or something one time. And, there was quite a few times that Matt Forte would hit free agency, and I was like, how? But then other times I was looking for, like, this really this lower overall guy. I think he was only like 75 or something. So he wasn't like, he was going to be a starter for me, but he wasn't like the greatest player ever. And I just could not get him to hit free agency. Like, I had it saved at a certain point to where, I think it was like right before the re-signing thing. They're running the fucking Wildcat on me. And it took me like 10 attempts to get this one dude to hit free agency. I forget who it was. It was like some kind of lineman that I wanted to hit free agency. They're really running the Wildcat with Ronnie Brown. I mean, I understand they're down a lot, but like Chad Henne is still there, bro. and y'all have Chad Pennington. Like, why are y'all just running the Wildcat? I don't understand. I mean, I'm pretty sure the Dolphins did run it this year, though. This is the year that they were pretty good, I think. All right, so they're punting again. Our defense has held strong in this. If I do realize that this custom slider set is too easy, which it probably is a little too easy. I mean, I'm also playing somewhat well. I'm hitting the right reads and stuff. Then we will change it if I notice it's too easy. But I'll give it a few games just to see, you know, just to see. Oh, that fucking, yeah, that was a bad play. That's on me. That's on me. That's a bad read. That's a bad read, bro. The thing is, I saw. Oh no. Wait. Is it just him injured? Because Ben was there too. Yeah. I mean, I was just talking shit, saying I was playing really well, and then I do that. I saw the cornerback drop back, but by the time I had thrown it, I realized it was a terrible idea. So that was just bad timing. And I had already made my mind up where I was throwing it before the play even started. So that's a terrible idea too. It is what it is, bro. I mean, we're up big. We're not going to lose it for that reason. So I'm not sweating it too much. It will suck because Ben's stats are probably gonna fucking suck at the end of the year. But it is what it is, man. It is what it is. Oh my god, that dude fucking just got broke. That dude, like, he got broke on that, I don't know what kind of route that was, but he got broke on it when he entered the end zone. They're taking another 3 here. We've held them to... Wait, okay. So they've only hit 2 out of 4 field goals, and they've had a touchdown. For a second, I was trying to do the math. I was like, they haven't had 3 field goals. Oh shit! This is an onside kick, and I didn't even realize it. Curtis Gatewood. I mean, I guess they kind of do have to go for it, even though they're down. Is that 21 points? Is that 21? That's 21 points, right? Yeah, it's 21 points. We probably should just run the ball. I could bring in Bradshaw. We have 15 rushes for 33 yards, but he has 3 touchdowns. What a weird ass game for Jamal Charles. He hasn't really had a whole lot of yardage. Oh my god, we've been getting blown up in the backfield like crazy. This O-line is still a big issue, and I think that's going to be my main concern in the offseason. But the thing is, I don't know how much cap we're going to have because we have some expensive ass guys. So I feel like we're not going to have a ton of cap, and that's a little worrying. I may have to just cut some losses here. I'm only averaging 2 yards a fucking carry. That's not good. That's not good, bro. This is 3rd down, so I would like to pick this up and end the game. I actually may go for this if I don't get it. I think I would. Well, I don't have to worry about not getting it. Jamal Charles, baby! Jamal Charles making up! Oh my god, 4 touchdowns from Jamal Charles. What a weird-ass game. He just got, like, he just doubled his fucking yards probably on that play. That is so bad. Well, I was gonna put in Bradshaw because I was like, there's really no point to risk a injury with Jamal Charles, and then I was like, all right, I'll just give him one play. He picks up like a 3rd and 6 and turns it into like a 40-yard run for a touchdown. For his 4th touchdown. That's slow. Yeah, this game's definitely been a blowout. Definitely been a blowout. Oh god, we have fucking linebackers on receivers. It's not good. Get in there, Brett Kiesel. Fuck his day up. Give him a very strong headache. This Dolphins team wasn't good, so I don't know if this is a real good test for how these sliders work. Because they were like 1-4. So I'm not really... I think until we face like a couple good teams, I'm going to keep using the same sliders just to see how we fare. Like, we should be one of the better teams in the league. We could definitely wait until we face the Ravens again, maybe, because the Ravens fucking stomped us on All Madden. It was like 35-0. But All Madden's kind of bullshit too. Pick. Oh, come on, Chris Gamble. Chris Gamble should have like 10 picks at the moment, and he probably has like 3. He's had so many balls hit him right in the chest. Call him fucking Ike Taylor, because he's got no hands. Oh god. That's such a... God damn it. I love Ike, though. I love Ike Taylor, man. But goddamn, he couldn't catch a fucking cold sometimes, bro. He couldn't catch a fucking cold sometimes, bro. Ike was that dude, though. Damn, Brian Hartline's fucking us up. I don't like this. I don't like this, this formation run, though. I'm just gonna fucking blitz here and then hope that they run it. I don't think they will. Hopefully we'll get pressure, and I mean, we do. But we just get fucking stiff-armed in the end zone for a touchdown from... Is that Brian Hartline? Might be Brian Hartline. But I mean, talking about the team again, I think if we can get rid of some of these veterans, if, you know, they're not on a long contract and penalties aren't that big, we may get rid of some guys like Casey Hampton or, you know, your Brett Kiesels, which it hurts me to do, but they're only going to get worse. Their stamina is really bad. Like, yeah, I could get some like young guys behind them that have good stamina, but like, I just don't want to hold on to these vets too long, if that makes any sense. I should put in Bradshaw. Let's do that. I just don't want to hold on to these veterans too long if they're making too much money and not performing, if that makes any sense. Like, they're definitely performing well when they're on the field, but like, I've noticed, oh my god, Jamal Charles fumbled. Are you fucking kidding me, bro? Like, I've noticed quite a few times in these 7 games that Casey Hampton's not on the field. He's one of our highest overalls as well, and he's probably making some good money. I understand he's a D tackle and he's a big boy. But that doesn't excuse, like, see, he's still not on the field, and he wasn't on the field the whole fucking last drive either. I don't think he's injured. I mean, I can check, but if he's making that much fucking money, I mean, I'll have to check. Yeah, see, he's not injured. It's just Lamar Woodley, which we'll get back next week. Which would be great for this pass rush. It's just, I don't know. I've noticed his stamina is really fucking bad, and that's kind of concerning to me, especially if like a team's running the ball on us a lot. Like, he's just now getting back in. He's been out for a while, like 2 possessions it seemed like. That dude's wide open in the end zone, bro. Oh, bro, that's like the 3rd time that I've noticed this game that Chris Gamble, like, the ball's hit him right in the hands. Jesus Christ. Him and Ike Taylor hanging out too much, bro. Oh, we got James Harrison in coverage. That is not good. Oh, Aaron Smith doing fucking work, bro. Nice. Good shit, Aaron Smith. He's had a couple sacks this game, I think. He's had some good pressure off the edge. And there again? Oh my god, what a fucking pick, bro. Aaron Smith is sacking him. He throws the ball, and then James Harrison does like a jumping 360 interception. That's got to be a clip and a half, man. That's got to be a clip and a half, bro. What the fuck? That was insane. Holy shit. That was a great pick. Damn, 4 TDs. He had 70 yards, which I think 30 or 40 of them came from that one fucking play, his last touchdown. Crunch time, Doritos, player of the game, or play of the game. Yeah, it was that Jamal Charles run. That pick at the end was nasty too, though. Hell yeah, though. That was a great dub in the rain, too. Like, we definitely didn't pass as much in that second half. I really wanted to. We weren't really getting open as much, I feel, in that second half. I was wanting to get Hines Ward to 200, but we almost got 400 total passing yards. We had 318. Wait, I swear it said we had like 390 something, though. Was that... What was that? Oh, total offense was 394. Okay, so we weren't as close as I thought we were, but I mean, 19 for 25. I mean, he only had 1 touchdown, 1 pick. I mean, Jamal Charles really took 4 touchdowns, so he kind of took all the touchdowns, bro. But I mean, Hines Ward had a great day. Heath had a really good day too, a very underrated day. Emmanuel Sanders had a decent day. Even Mike Wallace had an okay day, even though he only had 2 catches. You know, wasn't anything crazy. Though line played pretty well. Besides, I don't know, like the run game, it didn't seem like we were getting a whole lot of yards, but we were getting down there and getting touchdowns, and that's really all that matters. 2 sacks from Aaron Smith. He had a really good day too. And then James Harrison had that crazy interception at the fucking end. I've got to get a clip of that. 100%. 100%. All right though. Back out. But I mean, I'll talk for a minute about the team once we get to the screen. This game was very quick compared to some of the other ones. We will some this week, of course. We're 5-1. That's pretty good. That's pretty good starting out. Our one loss is when we had it on all Madden and we faced the Ravens. We got fucking stomped in that one. We are facing the 6-1 Saints in the next week. I think this could be a good indicator of how the sliders do. I really think we could have a closer game with this one, maybe. because I'm pretty sure the Saints won the Super Bowl this season, so they should have a really good team. Here, let's just go over our team real quick. Like, I'm definitely, like, if Byron Leftwich and Charlie Batch don't regress that much, which, I mean, Batch is 35, I would love to keep them as my backups, because I feel I can win with them, and when I did play preseason, I did win with them. I actually did better if, I think it was Byron Leftwich, I did better with than Ben, which is kind of stupid, but it happened. But Byron Leftwich is making like $4 million as a backup. So, I mean, if I could make, or if I could get some money back and get rid of Byron Leftwich and get like a backup that's like $1 million or $2 million or something like that, I would probably do it. So there may just be some cap casualties in that aspect. We will have to resign. Ahmad Bradshaw. I did resign Jamal Charles. I probably should have waited. He's making a good bit of money now, though. Hines Ward, he's making a decent bit, but he is 34. His speed's only going to get worse. I'm hoping we at least have another 2 seasons out of him. Maybe we move on after that 3rd season. Just depends. I'm hoping Mike Wallace and Emmanuel Sanders can get a good boost from playing this season. They aren't making much money in their own contracts for at least a couple years. I did re-sign Emmanuel Sanders at the start for a couple years. Yeah. Heath Miller signed for 5 seasons, which is, it's not the worst. He's 27, but I really hope his speed goes up some, because he is so hard to fucking get open, I feel. That's why I traded for Jared Cook and Jimmy Graham, and I gave them like very cheap contracts. Max Starks, I think I re-signed as well. He's making $6 million, so that's a lot, especially around this time. But I mean, I kind of think he's worth it. He's like 27. Oh, he's 28, so he'll be 31 by the end of that. Now this guy is someone I think I could move. I think I signed him. I want to say I re-signed him, and I kind of regret doing so because I feel like we're gonna have no cap. But he's making $3 million. He's not a bad guard, but he's not good either. And Justin Hartwig, if he regresses much, I'm probably going to trade him. I don't think he's making much money this year, but he will be next year. He's got 3 years left on his deal, and he's 31. Hopefully Marquise Pouncey can slide in there. We'll see. Trey Essex, I've talked about trading him multiple times, or just moving on, but I may just keep him. He's really, like, if he only wants like a couple, like a mil or two a year, I may just keep him. He's not a bad guard. He's just a little injury prone. But Willie Colon, I think we would have to move on from, because I believe he wants a lot of money. But I mean, I wouldn't be against if Corey Hilliard can get a good overall increase. We may start Corey Hilliard, just depending. Aaron Smith, he's making $7 million, and he's on his last year of the deal, and he's 34. I do really like Aaron Smith, but I think we're gonna have some cap casualties at the end of the year. Ziggy Hood is on his rookie contract, but I don't really like Ziggy Hood. If I can trade him, I probably will, if the cap penalty's not too bad. Brett Kiesel's on a 4-year deal. And he's 31? I feel like we're kind of stuck with Brett Kiesel. I feel like we're kind of stuck. That's just where we're at, I think. I mean, he's not making a ton of money. I think after this year, he will be. I kind of gave out some dumb contracts before I don't think I re-signed Brett Kiesel. This is one from that you start with. But I definitely did this one. I mean, he's not that good of a player either. So Casey Hampton's on a 3-year deal, and he's 33. What is his stamina rating? It's got to be like 3. 63. That's why he's never on the fucking field. Yeah, that's definitely an issue. Did that say his block shed was 90? His block shed's 99? I mean, I don't even feel like he plays all that well, honestly. I don't know. Maybe I just have different opinions. Chris Hoke, I believe I did re-sign him to a 2-year deal, and he's 34. I made a lot of bad decisions when I started this, because I didn't realize that you would have the penalties or whatever. So we may be fucked, because we don't have many draft picks. We may not have any money for free agency. We also have to re-sign Lamar Woodley. It's looking bad. Okay, it's looking a little bad. And I re-signed these guys to like 3-year deals. Probably shouldn't have did that. James Farrior is on a 3-year deal and he's 35 and his speed is atrocious already. Same with Larry Foote, his speed's pretty bad and he's on a 3-year deal. Like, I don't know how we're gonna move off some of these contracts. I really don't. I would kind of like Lawrence Timmons to be the number one guy. I mean, I'd be fine with letting James Farrior and Larry Foote go and I can find someone else, but James Harrison's 32 on a 5-year deal. And he's making $6 million a year. Jason Worlds, I did resign, by the way. Chris Gamble is someone we traded for, and then I believe he needed a new contract, so I gave him one. But I mean, he's 27. He's kind of a young gun. Ike Taylor, he needs a new contract at the end of the year. He's making $6 million a year, and he's 30. He's fast though. He just got brick hands. So Chris Gamble starting on the right, Ike Taylor starting on the left at the moment, and then we have William Gay starting as our slot corner. We really have not much depth after him though. And I did re-sign William Gay to a 4-year deal. He's a little slow, but he's been good in the slot, I think. And he's not making that much money either. And these guys, I know I re-signed Keenan Lewis, but the other guys I think already had a contract. So I don't know what the fuck I'm gonna do about these. They're probably gone. Because I don't really have plans for them. Now, this team just has a lot of bad contracts for old players, too. Like, Ryan Clark is 30 and has a 4-year deal. I mean, he's only making $3 million this year, but he's slow. Same with Will Allen. He has 79 speed and he's on a 3-year deal. I would really like to get some speed at this free safety position. Like, our safeties are not great outside of Troy. This Daniel Bullocks dude was pretty young, so I signed him to a 2-year deal, but I gave him too much money. He's got a $2 million cap hit, and he's not even starting. And he's not that good. He's not even that young either, and his speed is 79, so I didn't even do a good thing, signing him. So I feel like I gave out a good bit of bad contracts. Sean Sweetson's on a 2-year deal, but it's cheap. I feel like I gave out some bad contracts, and it's gonna bite me in the ass, I think, at the end of the offseason. Is there a way I can see? Let's just look at Bradshaw. If I go to re-sign him now, it says we have 20 mil, but I think I had the same issue when I was doing some other franchises, and it wasn't calculating right until the end of the year. So I think we're kind of I think we're gonna be in a bad position, is what I'm saying. We have some guys to resign like Ike Taylor and Lamar Woodley this year. We just have so many vets on this team that are getting paid big dollars. So if I did release him, I would take a penalty of 1.75. And I think I've already taken a couple of these penalties, so that's why I'm kind of worried about the cap at the end of the year. And we don't have many draft picks either. I think I have to go to the trade thing to see that. I traded most of our draft picks away when I got Jamal Charles and some other guys. We only have a 6 and a 7 right now. I would like to maybe get like a 4 and a 5, and I would be happy with that. And I feel like, us having maybe like 4 rookies would be okay. We could get through it. But we're gonna have to make some tough decisions at the end of the year. Like, the off-season video is probably gonna be long as fuck because I'm gonna be sitting there like trying to make trades and no one's gonna want to trade with us. If there's not like crazy penalties, like, hold on, let me go back to the other screen. If there's not crazy penalties for, a guy like Chris, what's his name? Chris Kimo too? I don't know how to say that. But see, I would have a penalty of 320, where his cap hit is only 310. So I'm kind of locked into a lot of these contracts that I didn't even do. Most of these contracts I did not do. So we're kind of stuck with a lot of the same core for the time being. Would I even get this money back from releasing? I think I would, but of course I don't want to release my starter until the end of the season if I did do that. Would we get all this back? So even with this, we would take a $2 million cap penalty for releasing Aaron Smith. So we would only get like 5.6 or something, which would suck. I think it's mainly the bonuses is what the penalty would be. Let's see. Is that how that works? No, it's different. Like, I think we would get off the entire contract, but I think next season, it may be next season or maybe this season, that we would have the penalty be really bad for not doing the whole contract. I'm surprised that Lamar Woolley's not making that much money. How much would he want? That's a good bit of money. That's about, I mean, at the back half, it's about 10 mil a year. Yikes. So I think some of these contracts we may be stuck with until like the last year or something. Like we may have to just keep some of these guys 2 years, which it kind of sucks because I really want to do a bit of a clean out or roster overhaul a little bit. Like this guy, we would have a cap penalty of 240, but we would save like 700k, which isn't a lot, but you know, you can save wherever you can, or you try to save wherever you can. Guys like Will Allen, could I move on from him? 600k, so I really wouldn't clear that much up. What about Ryan Clark? Like, I would like to move on from a good bit of these guys, but if I do take these cap penalties, they would fuck me over so hard next season, and the way contracts work in this game, I believe they just go up. Like next season would be higher than the current season, like cap-wise number. So I would just be even in a worse situation next season. So I've definitely given out some bad contracts, but I think this team just started with a ton of bad contracts, honestly. And then me trading for Chris Gamble, and then Jamal Charles really didn't help because I re-signed them. And then some of the guys we already had, I gave like decent contracts to. So it compiled, and I didn't notice it until, you know, recently after I had already done all this. So hopefully we will be fine, and we'll try and get through it. I'm just worried. Yeah, it is what it is. We'll figure it out. We shall figure it out. All right. So next time we should be facing the New Orleans Saints in Week 8. I'll see you next time. Take care. Have a good one, and peace.
I saw you dancing in a crowded room. You look so happy when I'm not with you. But then you saw me, caught you by surprise. A single teardrop falling from your eye. You could have asked me why I broke your heart. You could have told me that you fell apart. But you walked past me like I wasn't there, and just pretending like you didn't